What's up everyone, I'm back again to test some really interesting myths in Red Dead Redemption 2. Stick around till the end because you don't want to miss these results. First myth says your horse can actually get on a moving train. So I gave it a shot to see if the horse could jump on. But nope, only Arthur made it onto the train. The horse was left behind, so this myth is busted. Next myth says newspapers can actually stop a bullet. Honestly, I don't think paper's gonna block lead, but let's test it anyway.
Oh my God! Look, I'm leaving.
I fired straight through a newspaper, and yeah, the bullet went right through and hit the NPC behind it. He even started limping as he ran off. So this myth is busted. Alright guys, the next myth we're testing is a pretty wild one. People say you can actually drive a train even after the tracks end. Now that sounds crazy, and honestly I don't think it's true, but let's find out. So first I grabbed a train and started rolling it forward like normal. Everything looks fine so far, the tracks are there, nothing unusual. But now we're getting close to the end of the tracks, and this is where things should stop. I kept pushing forward, expecting the train to just shut down or glitch out. But wait, this is insane. The train actually keeps moving. It's going right through the unfinished ground, even straight through the trees, as if invisible tracks are laid out there. Yeah, that's not what I expected at all, so this myth is definitely confirmed. Before we move on to the next myth, if you're enjoying the video, make sure to drop a like and leave a comment with the next myth you want me to test. Alright guys, moving on to the next myth. This one says if you kill the sheriff and drag his body away, he'll still respawn back at his office. Sounds crazy, but let's put it to the test. So first things first, we head over to the sheriff's office. Everything looks normal, sheriff's just chilling inside, but not for long. I take him down, and now it's time to move his body. I drag him out of the office and carry him far away, just to make sure he's not anywhere close. After dropping him off, we head back toward town to see what happens. Now here's the big moment. We walk back into the sheriff's office, and believe it or not, he's right there again like nothing ever happened.
You again. Best mind your ways around here or I'll be after you, you hear?
It's like the guy just respawned instantly back to his post. So yeah, this myth is 100% confirmed. Next up, we've got a myth that honestly sounds a little funny. People say cats can actually swim in RDR2 if they fall into water. Let's find out. I go ahead and spawn a cat. The moment it drops in, it starts paddling. And here's the crazy part. The cat can swim better than John Marston himself. John jumps into water and he's done for. But this little cat just swims out like it's nothing. I even fire a shot nearby to scare it. And the cat bolts out of the water and takes off running. So yeah, turns out cats in RDR2 can swim, unlike John. So yeah, this myth is 100% confirmed. Next myth says you cannot sink a boat after throwing dynamite at it. So we're heading back into the water, but this time with some boats and a whole lot of explosives. First test, I throw a stick of dynamite at an NPC's boat.
It's a lot easier to swing it around. Damn it!
Boom! Huge explosion, and the boat actually sinks right after. Okay, maybe that was just one. Let's try again with another NPC boat. I throw the dynamite, it goes off, and once again the boat sinks straight into the water. So yeah, that claim that boats can't sink from dynamite? Completely false. This myth is busted. Next myth says you can pull an NPC off a moving wagon with a lasso. Sounds interesting. Let's test it out.
Got you now.
And wow, it actually works. Arthur drags him right off the wagon while the horses keep running like nothing happened. So yeah, this myth is confirmed. Next one sounds wild. The myth says a sniper bullet can pass through more than 10 NPCs lined up together. That's a serious claim, so let's set it up. I get a group of NPCs standing in a line, about 5 or 6 to start with. The moment they see me aiming, some of them actually try to run off. But I still take the shot with the sniper rifle. And the result? Only the first NPC gets hit. The bullet stops right there, and none of the others take any damage at all. So yeah, despite the hype, sniper rounds in RDR2 don't go through crowds of NPCs. This myth is busted. Next myth says Arthur can parkour like an action hero. Now that sounds pretty fun, so let's put it to the test. I climb up on top of a building and try to make Arthur move across like he's Ezio from Assassin's Creed or something. But the reality is very different. Arthur struggles big time. Instead of pulling off smooth parkour moves, he slips, falls, and actually takes damage. So yeah, no superhero stuff here. Arthur is no action hero when it comes to parkour. This myth is busted. Next myth says throwing knives will not hurt a turtle's shell. Basically, the claim is that the shell protects it completely. Let's find out if that's true. So first, we need a turtle. After looking around for a while, we finally find one. Now it's time to test. I throw a knife directly at its shell, and surprisingly, the turtle actually takes damage. So yeah, this myth is busted. The turtle shell doesn't completely block throwing knives. Next myth says if Arthur's head hits a tree branch while riding a horse, he'll fall off. Sounds painful, but let's test it. I ride around the map looking for trees with branches low enough to hit Arthur while he's on horseback. Turns out it's actually really rare. Most branches are way too high, and some of the lower ones just bend out of the way when you run into them. After several tries, Arthur never falls off. He just keeps riding like nothing happened. So yeah, this myth is busted. This next myth says you can actually hunt a deer using a lasso. I've never tried this before, but it sounds interesting, so let's put it to the test.
Hey!
First, I go searching for a deer. After some running around, I finally spot one. Now the real challenge begins. Trying to rope a fast-moving deer isn't easy at all, but I keep chasing it down. After a few tries, I finally managed to catch it with the lasso. So yeah, guys, this myth is confirmed. If you made it this far into the video, then you definitely enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon. And of course, drop a comment with the next myth you want me to test.